Laton is about 12 miles out of Hanford. Well, you know, you've been there. But at that time, that was just all wild open country out there. And so I went out there and I saw the possibilities of that thing, north of a little town, north of Laton, that all that wild land out there, and I knew the dam was going in, and there's going to be irrigation water. There was no water before. And so I bought 160 acres of land out there that everybody thought I was crazy to buy. Yeah. I bought this, it was a quarter mile wide and a mile long, that's 160 acres. And I bought that, and the land went in, and sure enough, the price of that land went way up. So I bought the land for a little of nothing. In the spring, when the stuff was started growing, the dairies would put their dry cows out there, and a man would ride a horse all day long and watching for coyotes and so forth. But then when the dam went in, that all changed. That land, I was smart. I bought that 160 when it was just dirt cheap. When I was in high school, I had a teacher, and he was a very well-educated man, and he told me about Laton and so on and so forth, and never thought I would ever see the place, but finally wound up over there. That's also. But the day that we went into Laton, the river was high, and boy, it was a wild. The whole countryside had come in there and with shovels on the labor, just pulling up to keep from doing happening, and so that we really got an introduction for the first day that they were in the place. But it was a good place to be. The people are good there. Laton is really a very fine place to have practiced. The medical office was very simple. You're going to be a hall that went from the front door to the back. You could see right on through to the back. Had a garage that you drive in and close the door and then go into the building for the garage. And had a nice waiting room. And if you came in, you was in the waiting room. And from the waiting room, there's a place where people could stand and do business with the money, the girls. And then the lab was there, and another room that had the X-ray room in, and another little storage field. About all of it had a room in the front, a waiting room, the room that we saw patients in, another room where we could deliver babies in. And but you didn't plan to do that, but you could. But it was a very simple but practical office. Well, I loved it there myself because it's fun to help poor people. And I never allowed any discussion of money in my office, because you earn the money first, and then if they can't pay it, so what? There's enough people can pay it. So that it is kind of a crazy thing to say, but we just never talked about money in the office. The people that I saw were primarily farmers, the help that farmers hired. I would have several patients working for a certain man, but the man was had never even been in my office, because they had their doctors. And when Ziesmer built the office over there, those people already had doctors, that they went to, so that I had to, you might say, generate my own practice. Really, the thing that I loved the most was I could help people, didn't have to charge them, didn't have to worry about money. I knew that a doctor doesn't have to worry about money. And I practiced that. I didn't allow my girls to work there, two of them, to ever talk about whether people paid or not. People could come there and go over and over and over, and I didn't pay any attention to it because I was making good money. I didn't have to have every poor fellow's money. And another, I didn't need to be a hog about it. And so it was really, really nice being a doctor. You could help people and have friends. And make good money. You didn't have to even charge everybody. The only thing I'd want to say is if there's anybody there that thinks I can help them and something I could do, to let me know. I don't mean for money. It's just fun helping people.